that all men have inalienable rights to think freely, to talk freely, to write freely their own opinions, and to counter or utter or write upon the opinions of others.
This is from the Creed of the Church of Scientology.
Ah, the great yogurt incident of 1963. It was indeed a moment like no other. On the surface, one might think it was a mere food contamination issue. But let me tell you, when we examined it through the lens of the data series, we began to see the depth of the problem. It wasn't just an issue of spoiled yogurt. It was a cascade of outpoints, inefficiencies, and an utter failure to adhere to our standard administrative policies. That lack of order and discipline ultimately led to utter chaos. It all began on St. Hill. The org had been functioning like a well-oiled machine. Stats and expansions were on the rise. However, one day, out of the blue, people started falling ill. Not just a few, but a substantial number of both staff and public. The org was suddenly in a state of emergency. Such an event is a sure sign that something has gone badly amiss. Everyone was left baffled, puzzled, and trying to pinpoint the culprit. Some pondered if it was about improper ventilation or an issue with the water supply. But I had a hunch that there was something deeper here. So I took out the trusty data series 1R, The Anatomy of Thought. You know the drill. You look. You don't just listen. And lo and behold, what could it be? Yogurt. Yes, it was the humble yogurt that had caused this chaos. The kitchen staff had committed the cardinal sin. They hadn't kept the yogurt refrigerated properly. That, my friends, is a simple tech violation. You might chuckle at the thought of yogurt stirring up such a storm, but let me tell you, yogurt symbolizes more than you think. It's a symbol of our inability to confront the messed universe. They didn't handle the temperature of the yogurt. This one small error, like a stone thrown into calm waters, caused a ripple effect that engulfed the entire org. People were caught in ethics handlings, dodging their regular responsibilities, and it all led back to this seemingly trivial issue. We had to tackle it quickly. The ethics officer stepped in, used the ethics tech, and put those responsible in liability. They had to work their way up the conditions ladder. Now, here's where it gets intriguing. Those involved not only had to rectify their mistake, but also construct a product officer program to overhaul the food handling system. We didn't merely fix the problem, we turned it into a chance for the org to become even more productive. Yes, it was serious, but it was absolutely necessary. The genuine lesson of the great yogurt incident was that even a minute outpoint, when neglected, can cause a wide-reaching turbulence. And that's why I always say, you've got to be vigilant. Never let even the most inconspicuous detail slip through the cracks. That's right, my pal. It's the tale of the great yogurt incident, a true lesson in ethics tech and the significance of addressing outpoints before they snowball into full-scale crises.